Hello everyone and welcome back to Ankford Plays. Now real quick before we actually start the game up, I realized that I name dropped the Vanir like 7 times in the last episode and I never really explained what the fuck that is. At least I don't remember doing so. So in case I'll try and keep it as brief as possible. So there's this lost story about the Aesir, which is the gods you all know, like Thor, Odin, whatever, fighting a different race of gods called the Vanir. And we don't really know much about those guys. The most prominent members of the Vanir are Frey and Freya, who are siblings and who were prisoners of war, because the thing is, Aesir and Vanir clashed and had a big war, and at the end of the war, each side took prisoners, and I don't remember which gods, but some gods went to the Vanir and some gods went to the Aesir, and in case of the Aesir, Freya and their father, who's the god of the ocean, I forgot what his name is right now, joined up with the Aesir and lived in Valhalla. Oh no, not Valhalla, Asgard. Because Valhalla is just the place in Asgard. Asgard is the realm of the gods. And then Valhalla is like a big fortress in Asgard. So yeah, the Vanir and the Asgard, the Aesir fought each other, and I more or less assume that the witch is either Freya, it could be Freya, or it's just a Vanir person who happens to have fled to Midgard, because I believe we are in Midgard in this game. Yeah. I think that's all of it. So let's... the war is interesting enough, but unfortunately, we don't really have that much of the story left. The poetic Edda, written by Snorri, the monk I've mentioned before, has mentions of it, but as far as I remember, most of the story is lost to time. Unfortunately, everyone who actually knew the story is dead. So, too bad. Alright. Let's actually get started with the game. Also, I guess while we wait for launch, it mentioned there's this theory that the story of the war between the Aesir and Vanir might have been based on an actual religious war in the Nordic kingdoms sometime during the Viking Age or before. Whether that's true or not is lost to time, but a lot of people assume that the Vanir might have been someone celebrated by one of the neighboring kingdoms, or the Sami, or someone at the time, and then we just, I don't know, to keep condemning them, we put it into legend. Where? What the fuck is that?
One less drugger to worry about.
I've never seen anything like that before. The nightmares. What the hell? Can I walk in the water? No, doesn't seem like it.
Mommy, watch out!
Where? Well, there we go.
Nightmares. Mom used to tell me about them. Didn't think they were actually real.
Nightmares?
Yeah. They give people nightmares. Or they are nightmares. I don't remember which. I wish I could ask her.
Never heard of those before. Oh, let's see what's in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? What is this? It's a big block of stone. Big rock. Almighty big rock. Maybe I have to push it into the water. I'm being a bit of an asshole if I do this to, like, the witch, aren't I? Again, she made me fire? Because, like, fire is all about fertility.
Do not touch the water.
Why?
Do you know what is under the surface?
No. It's pitch black.
Then do not touch the water.
I mean, fair, but... That's an awful specific thing.
What do we need here?
Good question. Well, so keep an eye out for runes, I guess. What is that thing? I feel like we might have to, like, float, but the rocks can't float, they're rocks. We don't have a boat with us. Is this where I came in?
Atreus, follow me.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah, that's the witch's house. Oh, there's a boat over there. I'm just raiding your basement, lady. Is that okay? Gain a burst of health. What? No, it was in the armor, wasn't it? Okay.
Over there.
Yeah, that's a boat. I know, but I want to see what's over here.
Now we'll get to the mountain quick. I just can't believe I'm here, in all this. There was a time I thought I'd never leave our woods, or even my own bedside.
You are not to blame for your sickness.
Oh, I know. I guess I'm just saying. This is great.
his sickness. I wonder what
There's
that
the mountain.
was.
Look how close we are.
We flow into seawater.
How do you know?
Do you not smell it?
If that smells the sea stinks. Look at that. It's Thor.
Thor, god of thunder.
That's right. I never thought you listened when Mother spoke to the gods.
I seldom did. Did she speak of one who could feel no pain?
Oh. That sounds like Baldur.
Baldur.
An Aesir god. Son of Odin and Frigg.
And Odin is king.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
Baldur
Why
dies. Was that Baldur? Oh, is that what they're going for? Just a second. No, they can't. Like, no, that's very specific. Okay, so, Baldur, there's this myth called Baldur's Death, or it's usually titled Baldur's Death. The story is that, Baldur is the god of light, and he, starts having nightmares about himself dying. So his mother, Frigg, goes to all the things in the land and asks them not to kill him. Only she forgets mistletoe.
Okay.
Now,
What is that?
nothing will
Is that
ever
a
hurt
wall?
him. So people
Made
start
out of-
throwing swords at him
What
for
are
fun and knives at him for fun,
Don't
throwing
answer
arrow at him. It becomes a game among the gods. Just throw shit at Baldur. And the thing will either just drop to the floor immediately or not harm him when it hits him. That was a lot of fun. So he has a brother who I forgot the name of. I believe his name is Huda. Who's a blind man, and he starts getting jealous of Baldur. And Loki sees this, and he happens to know that mistletoe was never asked. So just to fuck with everyone, because Loki is Loki, and Loki is the best. He fucking he fucking fashions an arrow out of mistletoe and says to Huda, like, don't you want to join in the game with making fun of Baldur not dying? And Baldur, like, agrees reluctantly and shoots the arrow, and lo and behold, the arrow kills Baldur instantly. So Loki, like, fucks off because he's like, oh shit, I'm not getting into this. Freak goes to hell because Baldur didn't die an honorable death, so the Valkyries will not collect him, meaning he's going to hell. So she goes to Hela, who is the goddess of hell, and asks, like, oh, can you bring my son back to life? And Hela agrees, but she's pretty lonely and she's kind of annoyed at everyone on always being looked down on, so she's like, if you can get everyone to cry for Baldur, I will bring him back to life. I will release him from hell and he can go back to Asgard. And Frigg agrees. She goes and she asks everyone to cry for Baldur. And she gets to this old lady who just fucking refuses, because she's like, I didn't know who the fuck Baldur is. Why the fuck would I cry for his death? You're just some god. Fuck off. And in some versions of the story, that's Loki in disguise, who just again wants to fuck with everyone because Loki's the best, and I love him. He fucking just... She refused to cry for Baldur, so Baldur can't return, and Baldur is now trapped in hell until... until Ragnarok, where Baldur will lead the armies of hell against the Jotun, and join the forces of Valhalla. Yeah. And Balder will be one of the few men who survives Ragnarok and helps rebuild the new world. How they translated that into some teasing asshole who can't feel pain? I don't fucking know. How did they turn that into that? Cause he had the attitude of Loki and the desperation of I don't even fucking know.
Just sitting there in the middle of the lake.
Oh god, Jormungandr. Jormungandr. I can feel it under me. I don't like the ocean. Okay.
I see runes there in his chest. Can't quite make it out. It reads, sacrifice your arms to the center of the water. Awaken again the cradle of the world. What? Throw our weapons into the water? Guess that won't be a problem for you. Are you gonna do it?
The axe did not return.
Oh no. The cradle of the world. That is Jormungandr! Oh boy.
Hang on, boy!
Okay!
What is this?
Oh no!
It's the world serpent.
Big boy!
Stay calm, boy!
I am! This is great!
We're not fish. I don't have a cow's head with me. We're not fishing for Jormungandr.
It speaks?
Yeah! Mom said he's friendly.
What is it saying?
I don't know.
Why would it be friendly? It's the son of Loki. And he's going to kill Thor on the final day.
Wait, there's a shipwreck way over there. See that? And there's a statue of Thor. Except I can see a lot more of him now.
The water dropped, and the serpent rose.
Oh, that must be why the beach wasn't there before, see? And there's the mountain. Look it, that building leads from the foot of the mountain to that golden temple.
It was all just under the surface.
Except for the statue. Good thing, huh? There's even a dock. There, next to the flag.
Oh
We're going to
boy.
the dock first, right? We'll be the first people to walk on it in who knows how long.
You know of that serpent?
He's one of the giants. He's so big he's wrapped around the whole world and bites his own tail.
An exaggeration.
I
No.
don't know. Looked pretty big to me. How long do you think this has been?
Jormungandr.
A very long time.
Midsgårdsormen. Oh boy. There's a frog. Hey, a
Is this the
frog!
mountain?
It would seem.
If it isn't the bearded beaver in his sack seed, have I got something for you too?
Brock? But how did you...
None of your fucking business. Now get in here. I got something for you. And don't go making pig eyes at my spot. I saw it first.
Okay. What do you think he wants?
To test our patience.
When word gets out about my new shop, folks will finally come out of hiding. They'll be clawing all over each other just to catch a whiff of my wares.
Aren't we talking to Brock?
Hey, Brock.
You rush around like that everywhere? Yeesh. Catch! The pile of rocks there? With that key of Yggdrasil, you can open a magic door to the branches of the World Tree. A shortcut between the realms. If you ever see him out in the world, use it to get back to me quick. But it's only one way. Straight back here and nowhere else. And whatever you do, never, never, ever throw yourself over the edge of the path, lest you want death.
Unless you
Yeah,
want to go
unless he's
down
going
to
down.
the other serpent, the tree serpent, right? Nidhogg.
Sure, I'm open.
Alright. Well,
What'll it be, Shorty? You know, being small like us, that's natural armor. Less to hit.
okay.
Anything else for you?
Doon-loo-doo-doon. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doon. Low perk activation chance to grant a blessing of ruining on any. Waste armor.
Marriage with pride.
Hell yeah. Wrist armor? Oh. Upgrade.
What you need.
Okay. Let's we'll upgrade
That
this.
ought to keep them from hacking bits off you.
Buy enchantments. Sell artifacts.
Hope you got what you wanted.
5,000! Yes. Tell him
Yeah,
though.
boy.
Oh, 10,000
you
for
make
that.
up your
Jeez,
mind?
okay. Talisman. Talisman resolute protection. Talisman resolute might. Just armor. I guess.
Looks good.
Maybe there's a trophy for
So,
putting a full suit on.
You sticking around for grains of wisdom? Come on in, then. So much for peace and quiet. Later, then.
Alright. Well, I think next time we're opening this door. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh. Where's the gift Brookshop? The journey. The whole thing! Oh, it's a whole thing! Jeez. Okay, well, I'll see you guys next episode. Until then. Bye.